Hi, my name's Dave from the Field Group Accounting, and in this video, I'll be walking you through how to apply for your Director ID. From November 1st, it's now a legal requirement for all new and existing directors to register for a Director ID. A Director ID is a unique 15-digit numerical identifier that a director will apply for once and keep forever. Your Director ID will remain the same even if you stop being a company director, change your name, or move overseas. Directors must apply for their Director ID themselves. Unfortunately, we can't apply on your behalf, so simply follow this guide. Now, to apply for your Director ID, it's a 3-step process. Step 1 is ensuring that you have a MyGov ID. Note that MyGov ID is different from MyGov. MyGov ID is an app. You download the MyGov ID app onto your smart device, and it lets you prove who you are and to log into a range of government services, including MyGov. Your MyGov account lets you link and access online services provided by the ATO, Centrelink, Medicare, and more. So you can essentially think of your MyGov ID as your key into your government accounts. If you already have a MyGov ID, you can skip to step 2. To get your MyGov ID, first install the app onto your smart device from the Apple Store or Google Play Store. Then open the app and follow the prompts to enter your personal details. Once you've reached the home page, you'll then need to prove your identity in order to achieve a standard identity strength at the very least. You'll need 2 pieces of ID information, such as a driver's license or Medicare number, to do so. When you submit all your info, be patient as it may take a few minutes to verify. Once you've attained your standard identity strength, you can then move on to the next step. The next step is to just gather some documents to verify your identity for the Director ID. Note that these details will be your personal details and not of those from your company. Next, we move on to step 3, which is to apply for your Director ID. You'll first be taken to this page where you'll enter in your MyGov ID email. Open up your MyGov ID app and enter in the code given to verify that it's you. Next, you'll quickly need to submit your proof of record ownership. Read the prompts and agree to the terms if you want to proceed. Check your details given by the ATO and click Next. Then you'll need to provide 2 pieces of information to confirm it's you. Remember, these are your personal details and not those of your company. Fill those in and submit. Then you'll be taken to the Director ID page. Read the prompts and confirm that you're an eligible officer or intend to be within the next 12 months. Confirm and enter your personal details, click Next, and then tick the declaration to acknowledge that your details are correct. If you get a prompt saying that your email is unable to be verified, just double check that you've entered it correctly. It may still show, but that's okay. You still will be able to proceed and get your Director ID. Click Submit, and then you'll be issued a Director ID on the spot. Make note of this number and keep it safe. Once you have your Director ID, it's a good idea to submit this to your accountant. If you're a client with us at the Field Group Accounting, please use our Director ID submission page so that we can add it to your company records. Thanks, and if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch.